How y'all doing today? Today, instead of words of encouragement, I'm going to be doing a tutorial. So I start off with my skincare originally, and then right now I'm putting on foundation primer. So you just want to rub that in small circles all over. I don't know, get like that much, kind of comes out like a worm, yeah. Get about that much out and start rubbing it in. A little bit does go a long way. You'll know you put too much on when it starts like rolling up on you. And it feels like silk, like it's so lightweight, it just feels like silk. Satiny smooth. Then I do my under eye corrector. I do apologize for the lighting. I'm still trying to figure it out. I need like a photographer friend to help me with this because I am struggling. Now, normally I would use the concealer for my red cheeks, but because I still have not gotten me the right color for it, so I ran out of my color and haven't. So I am using the CC cream in those areas. It just gives some extra coverage and takes out that redness, cancels the redness out. So that's why I do that. I don't know if this lighting's any better or not. Anyway, so for under the eyes, the corrector, I use my fingers to rub that in, only because it's a small section here. It's a very small area, and I feel like when I rub it in with my finger, it just gets it better. Now, I could use, let me find it, it's a liquid, liquid eyeshadow brush. And so I could use that. And sometimes I do use it, but like I said, I like to use my finger. So with this, I can only go in one direction. You know, I can't do like small circles, which I find that when you do like small circles in that area, it kind of blurs it out. Next, I'm doing my TimeWise 3D foundation, and there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm placing this. I'm not doing it for a contour. I'm not doing it for, there's no reason for it. I'm just doing it so that I can get it blended all over my face through the whole surface. But you can, you know, put the product out like on the back of your hand and dip your brush in it. And I do like to use the foundation brush, but you can use a sponge or whatever. Or even your fingers. It is a personal preference, but I have found that I prefer the foundation brush. It just gets the product blended more and in place more, if that makes sense. I definitely prefer it. Guys, I am so sorry. Like this lighting, I look like I'm sitting at a campfire with a flashlight under my face. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So just get that smeared in all over, and yes, I put my foundation over my eyelids. That is a personal preference. Do it if you want to. Don't do it if you don't want to. If you have oily eyelids, you may not want to because it will not help your eyeshadow to stick. Okay, moving on to the palette. So this is the palette that is featured in my February special offers flyer. If you're interested in knowing what that is, leave me a comment and I will send that to you via direct messenger. So these colors are, Lord help me, I need new. I'm sorry, I'm a frugal person, and I'm the kind of person that's going to use it until there's nothing left. So excuse the holes in my, you know, these are favorite colors. Okay, Biscotti, Rose Gold. Oh wait, this ain't the right palette. I'm sorry. This palette, Biscotti, Rose Gold, Sunlit Rose, and Expresso. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. Okay, so I like to use the lightest shade here as just as a base all over from lash to brow. Just put that on all over. It helps give it a nice even base there. And it also helps to, like after putting the foundation on there, that's like a cream base, but this gives it a powder base, which sometimes helps it to stick better. And helps it to show up better. So I'm going to do it different than I did it yesterday. I did use these colors in yesterday's video, so anyway, I'm going to do a little bit different today. So today, I'm going to start with Expresso. I know, this color is so scary, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So, we'll get started with this color. So we're going to start on the outside corner with it. Always put your darkest colors on the outside corner. If you don't have a hooded eye, you do not have to take your colors as high as I do. Especially your dark color, you do not have to go this high. You can just put it in the crease or just down here. I have done that before, but because I have a hooded eye, what happens is my eyes end up just looking puffy all day. Because when I put the dark color in the crease or just at the bottom, it pushes it all in farther and brings out the hooded part. So if you have a hooded eye, then you want to make sure that you're bringing that color up to the brow bone. Not up to the brow, but the brow bone. So take that up. And ooh, you got a little bit out of control right there. So I'm going to make this side match, right? Okay. Now, you could, I'm not going to leave it super dark for the daytime, but if I was going out to a party or something, or out on a date or whatever, then I would keep it dark like it is. But because I'm just going out with my day, I'm not going to do that. Okay, next I'm using the Sunlit Rose color. And if you use the same brush like I'm about to do, make sure that you use the right side. You know, if you do the dark on one side, make sure that you're using the next color on the other side. So this one's going in the middle. And yes, you do want to blend that right on into that. And I know, it's looking a little, ooh, maybe a little too much for some of y'all right now, but just hang in there, hang with me. Hang with me. Do it on this side as well. This one is so, this application is so quick and easy that I tend to end up doing this one more than any other one. Okay, so Sunlit Rose. Now we are moving to Biscotti again, because I like to make my lightest shade really pop. Now if you really want the colors to be more what's the word, where they make each other stand out, can't think of the word, you would use our liquid eyeshadow and light beam, and that will really help the colors to complement each other well and to make each other pop. So contrast, yes, it would give it good contrast. Okay, so I put my Biscotti back on in that area to lighten it back up. where maybe the darker colors had gotten into it. So now I'm going to go back through with my sparkly light color, and that is rose gold. And notice that now I'm using a dense brush. It's not my light fluffy brush that I use at the beginning. With each of these colors, the more intense you want your color to be, the more like sturdy your bristles need to be on your brush. So make sure that you have sturdy bristles for intense color. Okay, so here's the thing. Y'all know that I usually just take my fluffy blender brush and go like crazy under my brow, and it tends to really lighten the color up, right? But for those of you who like the intense color, I'm going to show you. Keep the dense brush and be a little more intentional with that area, and then just, you know, gently blend through there like so. Keeps it intense. Or if you're like me and you don't want it so tense, put it on and then go like crazy to blend it out. But I know that with my hooded eye, I cannot go too much blending. Then I go in with my eyeliner. I like to use brown. I know some people like to use black. If you want it more intense, especially more of a smoky look, then black you definitely want. But as you see, I am wearing this light pink shirt, so I don't want any of this to be too much. I'm not, you know, today's just a normal whatever day. Like, I'll probably go grocery shopping is the plan. I gotta practice my solo for tomorrow, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do some other duties up at the church, and taking care of the kids. They need haircuts really bad, so I'll probably end up cutting their hair today. I don't know. But yeah. So, my eyeliner, I always lift it up on the outside corners. That is not a wing. A wing is where it comes out here like this. And I am not doing that. I am just simply lifting it there. And that gives a lifted appearance to the face overall. I have shown that in other videos if you'd like to see them. I know it's posted on YouTube. I don't know if I post on TikTok, and it's somewhere here on Facebook as well. So you can find those videos if you'd like to, where I show the difference between just doing eyeliner straight and doing it up like I do lifted. And right now I'm using a blender brush to blend it. Not a blender brush, it's a smudger brush is what I use to blend it. Okay, now I'm going in with my blush. So we don't want to go in too far, too close to your nose. You want to keep it, you know, about right here out. We don't want arrows pointing towards our nose to make it look bigger. We don't want that. So we go about to the outside corner there, bring it in. Now again, I am bringing it up because I don't do contouring. I don't do a lot of different colors on my face, so I use my blush to contour. And so and all contouring is basically creating illusions for your face shape, right? So we are drawing the eyes up, so creating that lifted appearance by having everything lifted up. Next, I use a translucent loose powder. This, I have oily skin. This is good for, has oil absorbing properties in it, but also it's a great setting powder to set everything in. And I like it because it helps to blend like if I do contouring and stuff, it really helps to blend it all together and make it look natural. And this lighting is frustrating because you can't see any of that. Okay. So then I go in with my brow, volumizing brow tint. You do want to wipe the excess off because you don't want too much on there. It's like a tiny little mascara wand. Don't start here because if you get a big clump there, then it's really hard to blend it out. But if you start like right here in the middle, and say you get a big clump there, it's a lot easier to blend it, because then you can blend it forward and blend it out and blend it both ways. So this is a bestseller of mine. I have so many friends who just love this stuff. I love it too. If you've watched any of my stuff, you know that I can't go without it. It is one of my top 5 faves for sure. So simple as that. Mascara. Your mascara should be changed every 3 months, replaced every 3 months, regardless of how many times you have used it. If you opened it and used it even once, after 3 months, you should replace it. Because we have these things called eye mites, and they will fester in there, and they will cause bacteria and whatever, and can cause you to get styes, and nobody wants that, right? So to keep healthy and doing well with our eyes, we want to replace it every 3 months. So my first layer, I always do like a shake at the bottom. It gives it volume. And then I come out and pull on the out and up for the ends to lengthen them like so. Lip liner. This is Rose. You do an X in the middle because it helps set that that little, what they call it, Cupid's bow or whatever there. So that's why you always see me do the X there, because it helps set that foundation for that that little shape. Like so. Then I put on a lipstick. And you could blot it off. I do sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I do a dark color. And I finish with a lip gloss because I like a shiny finish. And I like the moisture there too. So, alright. Well, that was my tutorial today. If you want any information on what I used or need me to refresh something, please just let me know. And that's all I have for you today. I pray that you have an incredibly blessed day, and I'll see you next time.